Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Michelle and I talk all about photography and how to turn that photography passion into a career. And I'm so excited about today's video because, I wish I had this information when I first started out. But I'm sharing with you how I tripled my annual photography income in 1 year, and I bet it's not what you think, so let's get into it. So the way I was able to triple my photography annual income in 1 year was I got niche specific or niche specific, meaning I specialized in one genre. And I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why that is so important and why I attribute it to my higher increase in sales, and 3 reasons of how you can get niche specific. So number 1 reason why I thought it was so important is it allowed me to stop being all the things for all the people. Just the amount of marketing and different pricing and different experience for each of those genres, like to be a wedding photographer one day and then a product photographer the next, it's just too much. It's too much energy, it's too much brain power, multitasking where you're not being productive in any area. And what's that famous saying? If you try to be everything to everyone, you end up being nothing to no one. And that is so true, especially in business. I just felt like my wheels were spinning. I didn't feel like I was rocking any area. I was just mediocre and I just wasn't standing out. Which brings me to reason number 2 why it's so important. I love photography, but it's no secret that it's a very saturated industry right now. There's literally no barrier of entry. There's so much information online to learn about how to do photography, and it is a great way to make an income, and it's a fun way better than a 9-to-5 job. So with that said, it's really hard to stand out because we see everything on social media. It feels like everyone's copying each other. But when you niche down to a specific genre that you can just rock, it allows you to be the go-to photographer for that genre. So I specialize in high school seniors. And does it mean that you have to get rid of some clients? Yes, maybe. Like, I feel like a lot of photographers, especially starting out, I think the biggest thing they're scared of to get niche specific is that they'll lose clients. But even though you might lose clients, which you probably don't want anyway, you are able to have space to invite clients that you do want, and you're going to attract more of the client that you do want because you know who you want to work with. It seems so simple, but it's so hard to do in the beginning, and I totally get it. But I love being the go-to photographer because let's say that Aunt Susan has a daughter graduating and she's gonna ask you who she should go to. She might refer someone else if they're like a family friend, but more than likely for a senior photographer, my name is gonna come up first. Like, oh yeah, you have to go to Michelle. She is known for senior photography. Versus someone getting married, my name might not come to it, but I'm totally okay with that because that's not who I want to attract. And if you think about it, think about your favorite photographer you love to follow. Odds are, I bet they specialize in something. Are they a wedding photographer, a fashion photographer, product photographer? I bet they're not showing everything and all the things to all the people. I'm pretty sure that even if it's just very stylistic, they're known for their style. They are known for something very specific, and that's how you be unique and stand out in such a saturated market. Okay, and the 3rd reason, and probably the most important reason, while niching down or niching down, how do you guys say it? Anyway, why it's so important to do that to get higher sales is because I was able to offer a higher, more luxurious experience. Meaning I was able to really research that target, that genre, that target market, that target client, and able to see their pain points and to offer an elevated experience versus someone down the road offering many sessions in that same thing. So I was able to offer more and stand out in my genre that way. And because I'm able to offer a higher value of experience, I'm able to raise my prices because I want to work with those that want that full experience, that don't want just a quick 30-minute session in digitals. I want the products, I want the whole thing. And so I was able to raise my prices because I'm giving them more. I'm giving them more time. And yes, it's more work, but I would rather have a higher price price tag and work with a few less clients than be a volume studio. That's my personal preference. If you need to price yourself lower, which that's a whole other video, which I'll get into and stuff, but if you're gonna say you're a boutique photographer, usually you have less volume but higher price per client, which I'd much rather do, but to each their own. Now let's get into the good stuff. I wanna talk about tangible ways that you can actually niche down. So the first thing is, obviously you got to figure out what you love to photograph. If you are a newbie, then yes, I recommend photographing everything. Photograph weddings, photograph landscapes, photograph every genre, and find out what you're most excited about. If I were to call you right now today as a potential client, what are you hoping I'm asking you for? And that's a really good indication of what genre you need to start niching down to. Number 2 tangible way to niche down is to show what you want to sell. I know it's tempting as a photographer, like, to show every single shoot we do to feel like we look busy, but I guarantee you that, let's say you want to be a wedding photographer, if a potential bride comes onto your page and sees maybe one bride and a family and a baby and all these things, unless she really knows you or loves your work, I mean, that is still practical, but if she goes to another photographer and sees only wedding photography on there, she's probably gonna go with a person that looks like they specialize in it. Just like anything, if you think about car repairs or teeth repairs or anything doctor related, you want to go to a specialist because odds are they know how to service you better. And any client is going to want to do that too, because photography already is a luxury or luxurious item. Like, it's not something someone needs to survive. So when they're looking for something, they want the best of the best. They want someone that knows what they're doing. So if you can niche down, show what you want to show, and that means taking everything off your Instagram and social media, your website that you do not want to shoot. If you don't want to shoot weddings, take them off your website, or else you are going to continue to get clients asking about weddings. It's just, I know it seems common sense, but trust me, I see it over and over and over again. Now, if you're saying, hey Michelle, I would love to do that, I'd love to take my work down, but I don't have very much work in the genre I want to shoot, if any at all. Well, I'm glad you asked, because like every photographer that starts out, that is so normal. And what I would challenge you to do is do a model or stylized concept shoot that you want to shoot in. So if you want to do weddings, I want you to find that couple that can pose for you and do a stylized shoot. If you have to do it for free, do it for free. Don't feel, I'm all about pricing yourself for value, which we'll get into later. But if you need the content and you're starting out in that genre, just get some work on there to show. Like, get some portfolio work, get some model test shoots, friends and stuff. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do that and stuff, and then get some of that work that you want to show and put it on your website. Okay, and the third thing to do when you're niching down is please, please, please do not devalue what you want to shoot by offering mini sessions or discounts. So hear me out here. I'm talking about the genre you want to specialize in. So I specialize in seniors. I do not offer mini sessions or discounts of any kind on my senior portrait photography. Now, does that mean I don't ever shoot mini sessions? No, but I shoot family mini sessions or BFF mini sessions, stuff on the side, but I never ever devalue what I specialize in by marking it down or doing a mini session on the offer, because why would someone wait to pay full price for you when they can just get a mini session with you in that same genre? You want to set yourself higher. And that's a whole other video if you want to hear more about that, of how to not market yourself by pricing. Please stop doing that. That's not what people are buying. So anyway, I'm gonna go on a rant if I start there, but trust me, find out what you love, only show what you want to shoot, and don't offer discounts or mini sessions in the genre you want to specialize in. Those are 3 ways to get niche specific and really make you the go-to photographer for that genre. Okay guys, I hope you found this information helpful, hopefully open up your mind to a little bit. What I want to know is, if you do specialize in a genre, let me know in the comments down below, or what is your dream genre to specialize in. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this information, please give it a thumbs up. It helps obviously support my channel and helps me to know that this is what you guys are interested in. If you love information like this and want more help on photography tips and how to run a business and maybe just more of my personal life, a great way to do that is to sign up for my VIP list, which is my newsletter. I'll leave the link down in the description box below. You're welcome to do that. You get a little bit more updates from me a little bit more often, but I'm excited for 2020, guys. I got so much helpful content. I'm crystal clear in how I want to help you guys, and I hope you will join me for the next one. Until then, have a good one. Bye.